guys, what would you like to have today? Italian? Perfect. Red sauce pasta, white sauce pasta? Red sauce, amazing. I have this amazing spicy red sauce pasta which is Penne Arrabbiata. Would you like to try some? Perfect. So pasta for two, Penne Arrabbiata coming up. Welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, guys, and you just saw that we got an order for Penne Arrabbiata. So let's get started. Let's look at what ingredients we're gonna need to make this dish. What you're gonna need is about 1 kg of tomatoes. We're gonna need a lot of tomatoes for this dish because that is what is going to make this dish really amazing. That sauce really nice and amazing. We're also gonna need a penne pasta. Now you can choose any type of pasta that you wish. I'm going for penne, and some fresh parsley, black pepper, mixed herbs, chili flakes, mushrooms, olives, and almost an entire bulb of garlic. I know that's a lot of garlic, but that does definitely add that flavor to this dish. Also guys, you're going to need salt and olive oil, and in a big pot I've added lots of water and I'm waiting for it to come to a boil. While that water comes to a boil, let me show you one thing. I'm going to make a cut like this. Now I'm making a cross cut like this, and then I'm going to just lightly just cut it in intervals over here, and this is going to help us peel off the skin very easily once it's out of this water. So as you have guessed, I'm going to add the tomatoes in the water once the water starts boiling. Okay guys, so the water is boiling. Now I'm just adding our tomatoes to that hot boiling water. Now because there are a lot of tomatoes, it might take a little longer for the skin to start peeling, say about a minute and a half. So I will show you once we are at that stage. So after boiling, I waited till the time our tomatoes came down to room temperature and the skin came off beautifully. I also removed the crowns of the tomatoes, and now we are simply going to hand crush them. Now when you go to any Italian places or any Italian restaurants, that is exactly how they do it. And even if you use like canned tomatoes, that is what it says on the can, hand crushed tomatoes. So that is what we are doing. Because we are using fresh tomatoes, we are going to hand crush them ourselves. So this is how we go about it. This is what is going to give those rough edges, and that is just absolutely amazing. And it's a lot of fun working with your hands. So our hand crushed tomatoes are ready. Just in case guys, if you see that there is a hard core inside, remove that off, and we are going to now keep this aside. In a pan, I've already added some olive oil, and to that olive oil I'm going to add the garlic. Now guys, I've not yet turned on the flame. I like to add the garlic into cold olive oil and then warm it up. This helps in infusing that garlic flavor into that oil. So now I'm going to turn on the flame and heat up the garlic. Now guys, I can almost smell that garlic. We are not going to cook it a lot, just a little tad bit tinge of color in it, and perfect. And now it's time for us to add the red chili flakes. Now this is also up to you guys, how much ever you want you can add, but this is supposed to be a little bit on the spicier side, so go for it. And now it's time for us to add our hand crushed tomatoes. Now guys, mix it all well together, and now it's time for us to add some salt and mix that in as well. Okay, now we're simply going to cover it up, turn our flame on medium, and we are going to cook it for 20 minutes. After every 5 minutes, I'm going to check, stir it around, and I will see you back in 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm also going to chop up my mushrooms and boil my water for the pasta and get my pasta going. 20 minutes down, let's look at our tomato sauce. Look at it. It's looking amazing, nice and thick, and almost all of the water has burnt out, and look, it's looking just absolutely amazing. I'm just going to taste it a bit. Perfect. If you feel that there is a little sour taste to the tomatoes. That means you need to keep the tomatoes cooking for a little bit longer. But this is perfect. So now I'm simply going to add a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of mixed herbs along with the mushrooms and the olives. Mix it all in and cook it for the next 10 minutes. Okay guys, don't forget to stir our sauce in intervals. Also, I have added the water on my other stove and it's already come to a boil. I also added a lot of salt in it, enough for that water to taste like seawater. Then I added the pasta and I've set the timer for 8 minutes. With 8 minutes, it's going to give us al dente pasta, which is going to be slightly on the raw side. If you wish, you can cook it a little longer. I'm also after that going to drain the pasta, save a little bit of the water just in case if we need it, and then we are going to put everything together. So I will see you back once that sauce is ready and the pasta is ready. Okay guys, our sauce is ready and so is our pasta. Now let's add the parsley in. Give it a stir. Look at it, so colorful, isn't it? Just beautiful. And now it's time for us to add our pasta. Nicely mixed in with the pasta. Now a little garnish of some cheese. Time to turn off the flame and time for me to take a bite and have a taste test. So for the moment that I was waiting for, I am digging in. Amazing. It does definitely look amazing. The tomato sauce has covered the pasta, like really, there's like taste of tomatoes all over, and the garlic and the red chilies, amazing, amazing. You have to make this. You have to make this for your family. By the way guys, do you know what Arrabbiata means? It means angry pasta. So make this angry pasta for your family. Not just when you're angry with them, but just because you love them. And I am going to continue eating this. So I hope to see you very soon. And I will talk to you later guys. Take care. Bye bye.